Our Summer Project by Catherine Elizabeth and Mary.
Sharing with others and overall being a selfless person is a very important concept. It has been an important notion for thousands of years, but is questionably the most needed right now. With COVID-19 outbreaks, it's important that we are all careful, and with the BLM movement, it is important that we all support each other and find ways to make a difference. Overall, with the current events going on, it is important that we share knowledge and thoughtful acts with everyone. When I go to an NPH home, I see so much kindness and selflessness. Everyone at NPH treats each other with love and shares anything that they can. I remember once when I visited the first year, the child that I now sponsor gave me a rubber bouncy ball when I was leaving. I knew he didn't have a lot of toys like that, but he gave it to me without hesitation because he really wanted me to have it. This may seem like a little thing, but this experience has stuck with me for a really long time. The generosity in the NPH environment is a beautiful thing, and it's something that is needed worldwide, especially in these times. Sharing with others can be applied everywhere. For the situation with the growing virus, it is about what you should not share rather than what you should be sharing. In this case, you do not want to share your germs. In order to do this and be respectful in public, it is expected that you wear a mask. This is one small and easy thing you can do to help prevent the spread of the virus and also protect yourself. Another way to help fight the virus through sharing is to assist others in grocery shopping and food preparation. There are some people that are at a higher risk of being affected by the virus that may not feel comfortable going to stores or in public places. Offering to pick up some food or anything else they may need is so helpful. Sharing your time to help at-risk people is a great way to embrace Father Wasson's principle about sharing. Father Wasson's principles about sharing can also be applied to the Black Lives Matter movement. The BLM movement is an extremely important movement that has been growing and getting more attention recently. This theme has been important from the beginning of time, but due to current events has been noticed by more people. The BLM movement should not be slowing down or getting less attention because it is not a trend. Everyone can assist and share to help further this movement. One thing you can do is use your platform to spread the word. This would be sharing your resources with other people. If you have any social media accounts, you can spread the word there and also bring it up in conversations with friends and family. Talking about this movement and the history of it is important, but some action is also required. Signing petitions and donating money is another great way to contribute to the movement. This is sharing your voice and some of your money as well. There are very easy ways to donate and sign petitions through GoFundMe and other similar websites. Sharing what you can is important, especially in these crucial times. Overall, there are so many different things that you can be doing to help. Whether it is sharing your resources, money, time, or voice, Father Wasson's principle can be applied to help make a difference.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth, and my principle is Unconditional Love. This is my favorite of all of the principles because there are so many ways to interpret it, and I think that it really connects to NPH. The second that you walk into an NPH home, you feel accepted and loved. Every time I go to NPH, I feel like it's the place where I can just be myself because I know that they will love me for who I am. I think that unconditional love really relates to what's going on in the world with the BLM movement and COVID-19. The main goal of the BLM movement is to treat everyone equally and to love everyone for who they are, no matter what their skin color is. Unconditional love is very important during this global pandemic because anyone can get sick. Right now, it's very important to love your family members no matter what because you don't know how much longer you have with them if they do end up getting sick.
The principle of education, in my opinion, is the best principle. Knowledge equals power always, but especially in this day and age, you need to be well informed on the prevalent issues of today. The two main things going on in the world right now are the Black Lives Matter movement and COVID-19. Starting with the Black Lives Matter movement, this movement started for many back in June of 2020 after the murder of George Floyd. However, this movement has been a fight for decades because the organization Black Lives Matter actually started back in 2013. Now, many people think that the Black Lives Matter movement means that Black Lives Matter only. However, it means the total opposite. The movement empowers all races, including the black race, not only the black race, because currently it's only white people that matter. Now, education, the principle of education would be very beneficial here because people need to be well informed on the issues before they speak to others about it. Before shutting it down or creating assumptions, people need to be well informed on why something is happening. So, a great resource for being well informed on the Black Lives Matter movement would be a video by Illustrate to Educate that's called The History Behind the Hashtag Black Lives Matter Movement, which gives historical context and different examples on why it started and the causes and all that since the creation of it back in 2013. Next, moving on to COVID-19. COVID-19 is a global pandemic going on in the world, as we're all aware of. It has changed our lives forever. The principle of education applies here because many people don't understand why wearing a mask is mandatory. It's been scientifically proven that wearing a mask protects yourself from someone who is a carrier of the virus. However, many people refuse to wear masks. This is not only ignorant but selfish because you're exposing your germs to countless other people. It is unfair that everyone around you is wearing a mask to not only protect themselves but you from their germs, and you choose not to. Again, knowledge is power because if you read articles on the virus, one will understand why they need to wear a mask, but not only that, wash their hands, use hand sanitizer and other cleaning products to keep everyone safe and healthy. We quarantined for 4 months and know that no one wants to go through that again. So if we do our part by wearing masks and protecting everyone from the virus, it will lessen the spread and slowly we would go back to normal life, hopefully. Education is great. Knowing why things are the way they are is something so powerful because you can help create change. Father Wasson's principles are all very important because they relate to life. They all have their own purposes, but education is something so powerful and I believe is the most important principle because you can use this in your daily lives and it'll always be useful throughout your whole life. NPH does a fantastic job of involving education because they link different articles and videos on their website to help donators and sponsors understand exactly what's going on in the homes and also to hopefully recruit new people to support the organization.